Today I am in a chat live because I want to show you my new crocheted pattern in one piece. I made it. It's ready in my channel in Spanish. And now I make the translation for that you can have this new pattern. How are you? If you can write me, it will be nice to know if you hear me and can watch me correct. If it's okay, cool. I try to watch here in my computer. Okay. Yeah. De volumen, vamos a ver. Thank you for your like, thank you to comment, and thank you to write me too. Look, this is my new pattern. I made it in one piece. The name is Sweater Jessica, and I made the Übersetzung, the translation. I made the translation for my channel in English. And now I will show you how I made it. Hola, Antoinette. Antoinette Biloca, hello from Malta. Hola, welcome to my channel. Thank you to write me. Hola, Wilma Kendall, Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada. Thank you, chicas. Muchas gracias to write me. It's nice to meet you. Thank you. I use for this sweater is in the V-neck, en español cuello B. I made it in one piece, has not increases or decreases, only I made one long, and after this I divide the work into parts the same, and I make the V-neck. In the shoulders, look, we have not sews or unions. Here I will show you the sweater. This is my sweater, Jessica. Hola, Rai. Welcome to my channel. I am Maricitacolors in English. Welcome. Greetings to Texas. Muchas gracias. Thank you. Thank you very much. Look, I begin from here until the V-neck. After this, I divide the work in two parts the same. The V-neck is 2 in the back, and when I have the long of the V-neck, I join again the work, the two parts the same, and I make the back. Hola Melanie, ¿cómo estás? Thank you. Hello from South Wales, UK, Inglaterra, I think. Look, in the back, we have the V-neck. I didn't make increases or decreases. It's crazy, no? Always in the sweaters in knitting, I always made the decreases for the V-neck. But now, thank you for your likes, chicas. Don't forget to help me with your like, it's important. I made two parts the same. The sweater has 68 double crochet in the beginning, and at the end I have 68 double crochet. After this, I use the cross stitch. It's a fantasy stitch that I use in my sweater Abril. And look how it's a little like the arms, I didn't make arms, but the thread has a fall very nice that this is like a little arms or sleeves, sleeves, mangas en español. Look, the thread is like this. I begin here with the waistband. Okay, we wait. My iPad always stop. I begin, I will make the light here. Welcome to my channel, chicas. Thank you for your like. I am a Peruvian that live actually in Germany. So here we are 4:02 in the afternoon. 4:02 de la tarde, we say in Spanish. So, look. This is the waistband with double crochet on relief. I made it only short, look. If you prefer, you can make a little wider or wider. The fantasy stitch is the name cross or cruz en español. I will show you my sweater Abril. My sweater Abril is ready here in my channel. In English, you can watch. I will let you the pattern of Abril on the comments, on the description box, and at the end of this video, you will see the pattern too. I want to show you here in my iPad. I must find Abril, that you know, I'm sure. This is my sweater Abril. This is the cross stitch, like a cruz, una X, one X. But here I made between every row of cross stitch, I made treble crochet. So I alternate. Abril, this is my sweater Abril. Abril in Spanish is April, the month. January, February, March, April, Abril. And I made only 2 pieces the same, without increases or decreases. I begin here with single crochet. After this, I alternate the cross stitch with the treble crochet. I made 2 pieces the same for the back and the front. At the end, we sew the laterals. We let the space for the armholes. And here, up in the shoulders too, we join. I will let you this pattern when I finish this live. I will let you this pattern in the comments, on the description box, and at the end of this video. This pattern, I work in the translation. And look, both sides can be the front and the back is the same. We begin from here. I made fast 50 centimeters of white. It's a large size. The only joint that has my sweater is here down the armhole, the laterals. I say always the laterals. Here is the armhole. In these laterals is the only union join. I use the single crochet fast or almost in all my works. I use the single crochet to join. And look, it's very nice. Es como un remallado, we say in Spanish. It's when the fabrics join the t-shirts. And for me, to me, this is the same. And look, in the front, you don't notice where is the union. Look, tell me, where is the union? Okay, it's here. But you don't notice. Really, it's very nice, my sweater. In almost 2 days, I have almost 1,000 views of my new sweater. I make step by step. Thank you, chicas, for the live, the likes. Me gusta en español. So I want to show you how I made it. I made this pattern, and I will show you too the fantasy stitch. Here I have the, I will let a little. Yesterday I made one live in my channel in Spanish for explain a little, and now I will explain you. I hope that is ready for this Friday or Saturday. I don't know if I saw the last time YouTube make in some of my videos, YouTube make the Übersetzung, the translation, la traducción, we say in Spanish, of my videos. So I will let you this pattern on the comments, the Spanish pattern. I will let you on the comments and on the description box. Vielleicht, maybe, quizás, you can watch it in English with the translation of YouTube. But I will make this Friday or Saturday, I will have ready. Look, here I made a little pattern. Here I have 10 cruz en español. And if I have 10 crosses in the first row, I must have 10 rows or 10 crosses in the next rows. Gracias chicas for your likes. One tip, when the yarn of the begin is in the right side, to me, this is the front of the work. I make like the rib stitch. Some of you feel like maybe make knitting. You know the knitting. I love the knitting. This is my new, this will be my new bag. I make in knitting. And in knitting, we have a beautiful stitch, like it's a little stretch, and the name is rib stitch. The rib stitch is one stitch knit and one, the another is one knit and one purl stitch, I think. Un derecho y un revés en español. For that, the work is a little stretch. My sweater has 68 double crochet. For that I have 68 double crochet, I make 69 chains. By example, here I have 10 cross. This I show you how calculate. 10 cross 3 times is 30. 10 cross 3 times is 30. 30 plus the last and the first stitch, that is the borders, so it's 32 double crochet for the base. For that I have 32 double crochet, I must make 33 chains. So here I have 33 chains. I have 32 double crochet on relief, one purl and one knit stitch, and I repeat. And after this, I begin to make the cross. I will show you here how is this fantasy stitch. On the pattern, I will show you step by step, don't worry. Look, 2 times the yarn over the hook. Here is the X, the cross. Look, here in the first stitch, we bring one loop, yarn over, we pass for 2, yarn over, I skip this and we go In the next, we bring one loop and we start to pass from 2 in 2. This is the half of the work, the half of the cross. One chain of separation, for that we have the form of the X. Yarn over, and here in the center of this stitch, we cut 2 yarns. Yarn over, we pass for 2, yarn over, we pass for 2, and ready. We have the next X. So first, you must make one little pattern with your yarn and your hook for to know how many centimeters or inches make your work. One size large is approximately 50 centimeters. One XL, by example, 52 centimeters of white. One size less, one medium, maybe 48 centimeters. And one small, 46 centimeters. Always between every size is the difference 2 centimeters. In inches, we will see here, let me see please, if you have a table, vamos a buscar centímetros, 50 centímetros, centimeters for 1 centimeters in inches. It's 19,6 inches. I will write, but don't forget. 50 centimeters, 50 centimeters is 19,6 inches. In England, is the same? Is centimeters or inches in England? Melanie, maybe you can tell me if in UK is the same. Okay. So my sweater is 50 centimeters of white, and until the shoulders, I have 55 centimeters. I made only 3 rows of the double crochet on relief. After this, I made 12 rows of the fantasy stitch, the cross stitch. And when I have the size that I want, that I begin the V-neck, I separate the work in 2 parts the same. And we make separated this part and this part. So we must have even number in the cross. Here in my work, I have 22 cross. I will show you, I will write you here in my, for show you. Thank you, chicas, for your like. Muchas gracias. Bienvenidas. So, it's 22 cruces, cruz en español, cruz, por, en español, 3 times 22 is 66, plus the stitch from the beginning and the stitch from the end of the row is 68. For that I have, this is 68 double crochet. When if I want to have 68 double crochet, I will make 69 chains. By example, we must use even number. So if we want, by example, 18 cross, 3 times, some village, maybe you make your little pattern and you can see that you need 18 cross. So we make here 54 stitches. ¿Está bien? 60, 2, 4, 6, sí. 54, 54, plus by, or plus 2 stitches is 56 for that double crochet. If I want to have 56 double crochet, I will make 57 chains. So we begin here. We make the waistband, only three rows of waistband. And after this I made 12 rows. When I have this made from here, approximately 31 centimeters of long before the open of our V neck. When I have this size, you can make longer if you want a dress, or maybe you can make your sweater a little not so long, that you can compare with a t-shirt, with a blouse, with a sweater that you have in home too. But this is 31 centimeters. If you want one size more, maybe 31 plus 2 is 33. If you want one size less, maybe is 33 centimeters, maybe is one XL, and one medium, maybe 2 centimeters less as 31 is 29 centimeters. Always centimeters. You can find in the internet how is. But don't worry, when I make the pattern, I will let you in inches too. So when I have the size that I want, I separate the work in two parts the same. And here will be like the right front, and this will be like the left front. In my thread here is 12 rows, and for the open of our V neck, I made 16 rows. That is the V neck for the front and the V neck for the back. So, by example, this is the shoulder. We continue making, and when I have ready the 16 rows, I join again the work, and I make the back. I hope that you understand me a little. So, look. Important. I use the hook number 5 millimeters for this yarn. Look, it's a teeny yarn. In the etiquette says that I can use, I think, between 2 and 3 millimeters. But I use, for the body, I use the 5 millimeters, and for the waistband, I use the 4 millimeters. This is for that my waistband is a little stretch. It's a little tight. So, 2 times the yarn over the hook. Here is the last X, and we have like 2 double crochet, one here and another, and in the center is the chain that we make of separation. So 2 times the yarn over the hook, we insert here in the stitch up, we pass for 2 one time. We have now 3 loops, yarn over, and we skip this stitch and we go into the next, yarn over, we bring 1 loop, and from here I have 5 loops, and I begin to make from 2 into 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. 1 chain of separation, important, this chain of separation gives the form here up. And here, in the center of the stitch that we made, yarn over, and from here we catch 2 yarns. Yarn over, we start to pass from 2 into, and ready. And for finish the row, we will use the treble crochet. The treble crochet is 2 times the yarn over the hook. Here I made 4 chains in the previous row. In the fourth chain, we insert the hook and we make the treble crochet. From 2 into 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. To begin the next row, we make 4 chains. 1, 2, 3 y 4 cadenetas en español. We turn the crocheted work. And now I am in the front of my work. I will show you again. Here I made a lot of photos. I hope that we can watch in the iPad. What do you think about the sweater? Now that we are close to the summer, it's very nice, really. So I try to show you in the original video. Look. You can watch all my photos too on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, Maricita Colors 2024. I begin here with 68 double crochet. I make 3 rows of the double crochet on relief. After this, 12 rows of the cross, 16 rows separated for the V-neck from the front and the V-neck from the back. When I have ready, I join the work and I begin to make the 12 rows of the cross like the front. And I finish with the double crochet on relief, the rib stitch in crochet. I don't make increases, we don't make decreases, only we separate the work. For this, we must have even number in the cross. 22, 20, 24, 26, 28, 30. For that, we can divide the work in 2 parts the same. Here I have 11 cross, and in the left side, left cross 2. And ready. So this is my nice new sweater. The name is Jessica, for my friend that live in Spain. So after the 4 double crochet or 4 chains, we begin again to make the cross. 2 times the yarn over the hook. Here we find the cross. We bring 1 loop, we pass for 2, now I have 3. Yarn over, we skip the center of the X. We go into the next stitch. Yarn over, we bring 1 loop, now I have 5. And we start to pass from 2 in 2. I repeat. 2 times, we insert. Now I have 3, yarn over, I go into the next. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. Thank you, chicas, for your like. 1 chain of separation, and here we made like 1A. Yarn over, and here in the center we catch 2 yarns. Yarn over, we pass for 2, yarn over, we pass for 2, and ready. Again, 2 times. It's very nice, this fantasy stitch. I made 1 bolero. It's ready here in English too. I will let you the pattern on the comments and on the description box. I will write to remember. Bolero Fernanda is the name. I have the sweater Abril with this stitch. And now this sweater. You can use this stitch for all. If you want to make maybe a sweater for winter, you can use a teeny hook, yarn of wool, and you can make sleeves too. What do you think about my new pattern? I hope that you like. Look, hoy or today, hoy en español, I begin to make a new bag. Look, this is the front because the yarn of the begin is in the right side, but both sides are nice. You can use both sides. I use the needle number 4 millimeters, and look, I make 2 rows with every color. So by example here, I must make with the orange yarn, and the first stitch for that they are together, I make together the yarns, and I separate here the yarns, and all the row I only use the orange color, color naranja en español, green color, color verde. And only I make knit stitches. This will be my new pattern of April. Okay, this is for April too. I love the knitting. My mother always, I saw my mother that always she made our sweaters when I was a kid, and I learned quickly to make the knitting. This will be a new pattern, don't worry. Okay, chicas, what do you think about my new sweater? I use only 200 grams of yarn, and I have still this. So it's less of 200 grams of yarn. Here I have 12 rows until the open of the V neck. After this I make 16 rows separated. And when I have the 16 rows, I join the work again together, and I make the back, and I finish with the rib stitch. And really, you don't notice which is the front and the back. I think this is the front, where I begin the work. I think it's this. And the color is very nice. This yarn I bought in Lima, in my land, in my country. I come from Peru, and I was in summer, in December and January, I was in Lima, and I bought this nice yarn. It's acrylic, but the color I love. Okay, my dear friends, before I finish this video, I want to invite you to subscribe here on my channel, Maricita Colors in English. It's totally free. Remember, activate the bell to receive the post when I have a new video here on my channel. And you can follow me too on Facebook, Maricita Colors, Instagram, Maricita Colors, and now the new TikTok, Maricita Colors 2024. Muchas gracias for give one like. I will let you the patterns of my sweater April, with this fantasy stitch, my Bolero Fernanda with this fantasy stitch. What more I have? I told you only this, I think. If I forget something, you can write me. Maricita, please. You forget. Okay, chicas. You must have ready your yarn and hook to make this weekend a nice sweater. It's really easy and quick to make. Really, filage, or maybe in 4 days, if you make every day a little, you can finish. The fantasy stitch is very, is so big and it's easy to make, really. Okay, muchas gracias, my dear friends. Thank you very much to Antoinette from Malta, Wilma from Canada, Rai from Texas, and Melanie from South Wales in UK. Gran Bretaña. En español, ich werde sagen. I will say in Spanish. Malta is the same. Canada is the same in Spanish. Texas, I think it's the same. And UK is Gran Bretaña, Reino Unido, yeah, or Inglaterra. This is in Spanish. We have 3 names. Okay, chicas, thank you very much. Take care, a lot of you, and we see us with this new pattern this weekend. Okay, chao, chao. Muchas gracias. Thank you for your like. Nos vemos. Hasta la vista, chicas.